Welcome back to Today we will learn about the explosive developments surrounding Johnny DiMera and Chanel Dupree's heartwarming journey toward parenthood as they prepare to adopt precious baby Tesoro following the shocking conclusion of Johnny's high-stakes attempted murder trial, the emotional roller coaster that led to this momentous decision. The path to this incredible adoption announcement has been nothing short of a dramatic soap opera masterpiece that has left viewers on the edge of their seats for months. When Chanel Dupree first expressed her burning desire to expand their family through adoption, Johnny DiMera's initial reluctance sent shockwaves through Salem and devastated his beloved wife's maternal dreams. The young DiMera heir, still grappling with the traumatic revelation about his own conception and the dark family secrets that have haunted the DiMera legacy, found himself paralyzed by fear and uncertainty about becoming a father figure. However, the recent dramatic turn of events during Johnny's intense courtroom battle has completely transformed his perspective on fatherhood and family responsibilities. The grueling trial process, where Johnny faced the terrifying possibility of spending decades behind bars for allegedly shooting his own father E.J. DiMera, served as a profound wake-up call that forced him to reevaluate his priorities and embrace the love that Chanel has been offering him throughout their turbulent marriage. Baby Tesoro's complex journey through Salem's foster care system. The precious infant known affectionately as Tesoro, meaning treasure in Italian, has become the center of one of Salem's most emotionally charged storylines this season. Currently residing in the loving but temporary care of Javi Hernandez and Leo Stark, this innocent child represents hope, redemption, and the possibility of healing for multiple Salem families who have been torn apart by secrets and lies. Javi and Leo, despite their genuine affection for the baby and their natural parenting instincts, face significant legal obstacles that prevent them from pursuing permanent adoption. Their unmarried status, lack of homeownership, and relatively brief romantic relationship create barriers within the strict adoption approval process. While both men have demonstrated remarkable dedication and tenderness in their foster care duties, the system's requirements demand more traditional stability markers that they simply cannot provide at this crucial juncture in their relationship. The bureaucratic complexities surrounding Tesoro's placement have created a narrow window of opportunity that could work perfectly in Johnny and Chanel's favor. As the baby transitions from temporary foster care to becoming an official ward of the state, qualified couples like the DiMeras will have the chance to submit formal adoption applications and compete for the privilege of providing Tesoro with a permanent, loving home. The trial's shocking conclusion and its impact on family planning. Johnny's miraculous acquittal in the attempted murder case has unleashed a tidal wave of emotions and new possibilities that seemed impossible just weeks ago. The jury's decision to find him not guilty of shooting E.J. DiMera has not only restored his freedom but also rekindled his confidence in his ability to be a positive force in someone's life rather than a destructive influence like so many other DiMera men before him. This legal victory represents far more than just avoiding prison time. It symbolizes Johnny's rebirth as a man worthy of Chanel's love and capable of nurturing an innocent child. The intense pressure of potentially losing everything he held dear during those dark months of uncertainty has crystallized his understanding of what truly matters in life. Family, love, and the opportunity to break generational cycles of dysfunction and violence that have plagued the DiMera bloodline for decades. Chanel's unwavering support throughout the trial proceedings, despite moments of doubt and frustration, has proven to Johnny that their marriage can withstand any storm when they face challenges together as a united team. Her steadfast belief in his innocence, even when the evidence seemed overwhelming and public opinion turned against him, has deepened their bond and reinforced his commitment to making their shared dreams of parenthood a beautiful reality. The hidden truth about Sophia and Tate's secret. Behind the scenes of this adoption drama lies a web of deception that could dramatically alter the entire situation if the truth ever comes to light. Sophia Choi's elaborate lies about giving birth to a daughter in Chicago, complete with fake adoption papers signed by unsuspecting Tate Black, represent one of Salem's most sophisticated cover-up operations in recent memory. Her collaboration with the cunning Melinda Trask has created a nearly impenetrable wall of false documentation designed to protect both young people from the life-altering responsibilities of teenage parenthood. The emotional weight of maintaining this deception has been crushing Sophia's spirit, as she watches from afar while her biological son thrives in foster care without any knowledge of his true parentage. Her decision to lie to Tate about the baby's gender and immediate adoption was motivated by genuine love and a desire to protect his college aspirations. But the psychological toll of the sacrifice continues to mount with each passing day. Meanwhile, Tate's genuine grief over believing he signed away his rights to a daughter he never got to hold has been heartbreaking to witness. His acceptance of what he believes to be a closed adoption represents a mature decision that prioritizes his child's welfare over his own desires. But it's built on a foundation of carefully constructed lies that could crumble at any moment. Medical realities and alternative paths to parenthood. The medical challenges that initially led Johnny and Chanel to consider adoption remain a significant factor in their family planning decisions. Dr. Sarah Horton's recent consultation with Chanel confirmed that her previous test results still indicate conception difficulties that make natural pregnancy unlikely in the near future. This clinical reality has actually strengthened Chanel's resolve to pursue adoption as their primary path to motherhood, removing any lingering doubts about whether they should continue trying for a biological child first. The couple's acceptance of this medical situation has been both mature and emotionally liberating, allowing them to fully invest their energy and hopes in the adoption process rather than maintaining unrealistic expectations about overcoming fertility challenges. Chanel's enthusiasm for loving a child who needs parents, regardless of biological connections, demonstrates the depth of her maternal instincts and her readiness to embrace the unique joys and challenges of adoptive parenthood. Johnny's growing comfort with the idea of raising a child who shares no genetic connection to the DiMera family legacy, has been particularly significant in his emotional development. The prospect of breaking free from biological determinism and choosing to create a family based purely on love and commitment rather than bloodlines represents a radical departure from traditional DiMera values and expectations. The perfect storm of circumstances aligning for adoption. Multiple factors are now converging to create an almost inevitable path toward Johnny and Chanel successfully adopting baby Tesoro in the coming weeks. Their improved financial stability following Johnny's legal vindication, combined with their strong marriage foundation and Chanel's established business success, positions them as ideal candidates for the rigorous adoption approval process that lies ahead. The timing of Tesoro's transition from foster care to state custody coincides perfectly with the couple's renewed commitment to expanding their family following the trial's resolution. Social workers and family court judges typically favor married couples with stable housing, steady income, and demonstrated commitment to child welfare criteria that Johnny and Chanel can now meet without the shadow of potential criminal conviction hanging over their application. Their extended family support system, including connections to prominent Salem families and established community ties, will likely work in their favor during the evaluation process. Even the complex DiMera family dynamics, while sometimes problematic, demonstrate a multi-generational commitment to children and family preservation that adoption agencies often view positively. Potential revelations and their consequences. The possibility of Tate discovering the truth about baby Tesoro's identity adds another layer of complexity to this already intricate storyline. If Brady Black's pressure on Sarah Horton and her subsequent confrontations with Sophia succeed in breaking down the wall of secrecy, Tate might find himself in the extraordinary position of personally requesting that his cousin Johnny and Chanel adopt his son. This potential revelation could transform the adoption from a bureaucratic process into a deeply personal family arrangement that benefits everyone involved. Tate could maintain a relationship with his child as an extended family member while still pursuing his educational goals. Sophia could find peace knowing her son is being raised by people she trusts, and Johnny and Chanel could gain the family they've desperately wanted along with the knowledge that they're helping their own relatives. The emotional impact of such a revelation would ripple throughout Salem's interconnected family networks, potentially healing old wounds while creating new bonds of understanding and cooperation. Tate's maturity in recognizing that adoption serves his son's best interests, even when he learns the truth about the situation, would demonstrate remarkable character growth and wisdom beyond his years. A future filled with hope and new beginnings. As Johnny and Chanel prepare to embark on this life-changing adoption journey, their transformation from a troubled couple struggling with secrets and fears into mature adults ready to provide unconditional love for a child represents one of Salem's most inspiring redemption stories this year. Their willingness to open their hearts and home to baby Tesoro, regardless of the complex circumstances surrounding his birth, exemplifies the very best of human nature and the power of love to overcome any obstacle. The prospect of finally achieving their dream of parenthood through adoption has breathed new life into their marriage and given them a shared purpose that transcends their individual struggles and past mistakes. Chanel's maternal instincts, combined with Johnny's newfound emotional stability and commitment to breaking negative family cycles, creates the perfect foundation for nurturing a happy, healthy child who will never lack for love or support. Their success in this adoption process would not only fulfill their personal dreams but also provide baby Tesoro with the stable, loving environment every child deserves to thrive and flourish into the person he's meant to become in this world.